Hi guys, welcome back to Gardening with Creations by DX & Co. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about mulch. You can see here in my bed behind me, it is just covered in weeds and I desperately need some mulch, but I have actually been waiting on my mulch. And the purpose of today's video is not to talk about the different types of mulch out there or why you need to use mulch or anything like that. The purpose of today's video is to talk about how you can get some free mulch. So let's talk about that now. So I have this absolutely massive pile of wood chips here that was just dropped off. I was out of town for a week and they dropped these wood chips off for me. Now, how, you say, how did you get all of that free mulch? And let's talk about it. So I am 100% not sponsored by this company whatsoever. I want to make that very clear. But there is a company out there called ChipDrop. It's ChipDrop.com. So what they do is they work with arborists, tree cutters, if you will, in different areas, and they actually partner with them to where they have nowhere to dump their wood chips. They have customers that they dump them to. So it's a pretty neat concept, and people like us, we're the ones who absolutely benefit. So again, I'm no way sponsored by this. Here's the problems that you're dealing with, guys. I ordered these wood chips on April 1st. That's right. April 1st, I ordered these wood chips. Today is now the end of June, and I just now finally got them dropped off. All right, so it is a waiting game. As you can see, my beds really need them, but that is how they will drop off. You cannot order a specific size either, so be prepared to get a massive amount of wood chips like this. I know this particular video isn't doing great scale, so I'm going to go stand over next to it in a minute, you can see. But they drop off a minimum of 4 yards and a maximum of 20 yards, and you don't get to pick. The only things you get to pick are whether or not you want some sticks or no sticks, basically. And I opted for the no sticks portion of it, but you can see there's leaves in here, things like that. Let's bring you in a little bit closer here. So you can see that there are all kinds of, there's bark in here, there's leaves in here, there are some sticks in here, but mainly fresh wood chips. Yes, I personally would prefer to have aged wood chips. If you have the room, it'd be great to leave these for a season and actually put them in your compost pile and then use them the season after. That would be my preferred method. Obviously, I need to dress some of my beds with these right away. I actually last year dressed all my beds, even filled the bottom of my beds with these wood chips that somebody else had actually gone to ChipDrop.com and had such a large pile, larger than this one. It was actually touching the bottom of their basketball hoop in their driveway. It was that large. And it was such a large pile that they had just put it out on Marketplace. Everybody come for free and come get us some wood chips, right? So I did, and I addressed a lot. I did 2 truckloads full of them, and so this year I decided to order some in and so I could dress my beds. Now you give them specific instructions to drop off. I said drop off right along the side of my driveway. They did not. They dropped off right in the middle. And of course I wasn't here to give them instructions or anything. They don't tell you when or where. They just drop them off. So some things to consider, and definitely, in my opinion, well worth it. I'll show you guys after the fact how my beds look all dressed. Here we are just for scale for you guys to see how large of a pile this actually is. You can see me standing next to it here. It's almost as tall as I am, obviously, and it is as wide. It's probably a good 8 feet wide. It's a big pile, so it's going to take a lot of effort to move this. Luckily, I've got the trailer on the back of the lawnmower that'll be moving most of this with. So, pretty neat. So as you can see, there you have it, one bed mulch. This is gonna be awesome for the sugar baby watermelon plants that are in here. And now that's all I actually have to worry about. Yes, I'll still get weeds popping through, but only on occasion. So pretty awesome. This, as I said, is not a video about mulching per se. It's about how do you get free resources. I've seen a lot of people out there posting, oh, I spent $1,500 to get $100 worth of produce. You're doing it wrong. That's all I have to say. You know, I've got a lot of other beds to mulch here today, so I'm not going to get into that, but just wanted to tell you guys about ChipDrop.com. Again, no way sponsored by them whatsoever. This is not the only type of mulch out there. In fact, there's many different types of mulch. If you guys want to see pros and cons video on the different types of mulch, please leave some comments down below. I'd be happy to do a video like that for you guys. Just let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, the different types of mulch out there and some pros and cons to it. And yeah, so just appreciate you guys watching. As always, I hope you guys are staying safe and enjoying your gardens.